Welcome to the Motivation Without the Hype podcast with your host, Jez Perez. He's an author, high-performance coach, and motivational speaker. This show brings you inspiring messages and interviews to unleash your greatness in life and in business. So let's get started.
Hi everyone, welcome to Motivation Without the Hype podcast show. My name is Jez Perez, a former procrastinator into an action taker. We bring you inspirational messages and interviews, including motivational insights, tips, principles, and proven strategies that you can take action on without the hype in unleashing your greatness in life and in business. In today's episode, we bring in our Inspo Talk, and it is Faster Persuasion Skills 5-part series. This is part number 5, tips to help you improve your skills of persuasion. Now, I know this is the final part of the series, and I trust that throughout the whole entire 1 to 4 parts has not only inspired and encouraged you, but there's always a way to becoming more persuasive for success when it comes to this skill. Now, again, persuasion is a learned skill. The more that you put this out in the open to always be persuasive, not manipulative, then it's going to help you, really bring out that better communication. Now, here are the tips to really improve your skills. Now, persuasion is an effective way to convince others, to share your beliefs, or even to purchase a product. Now, while everyone has at least a small amount of persuasive power, most can benefit from learning how to become more persuasive. Now, it's a great way to be more effective in business and in life without having to actually learn a new skill. Now, if you are interested in learning about how to boost your persuasive powers, then this final part is for you. Now, this is the point. Speak with the goal of reaching the goal in question. Now, when you're speaking to a person or even a crowd, the best way to be persuasive is by focusing on value more than length. I repeat that again. By focusing on value more than length. The more you talk, the fewer people will focus on your words. So no matter how important your speech may be, it's eventually going to be more persuasive. Now, you want to limit your speech to trigger your listeners to ask the how. How do they work with you? How do they purchase your products? Or how do they do what they do when you're explaining? When your audience asks for more information, you know you have them hooked. Next point is this: don't freeze up with persuasion analysis paralysis. Now, persuasion paralysis can really take away from those who are trying to implement or use an authentic persuasion. Now, this generally occurs when you give your audience too many choices, even ones that you may support. Now, when there are too many choices available, it can be difficult or even impossible to make a decision. Now, when you are trying to persuade your audience to take an action, it's best to give them 2 or even most at 3 choices. Well, not 6, 3, right? 3 choices at most, right? Because it's going to lead you to your goals. Now, for example, if you want someone to purchase a ball that you have for sale, you don't want to offer them a balloon, a toy, a ball, and a car, right? You want to limit those options. Now, this is going to this is really going to have too much options out there. You want really 1 or 2 that they really need. Right? So instead of asking them 3 colors of the ball, what would they like? Still get to choose, but limit the choices so you can reach your end goal. Now, here's the next point. Use the words to trigger action. Now, always use clear and concise language. Be sure of what you want before you start talking. Get rid of the options from your communication and instead use actions that have a purpose. Know what you want, what you have to offer, and what you want your listener to do before you start talking. Now, once you start your pitch, insert action words like "let's get started," the next step for you, or even "this is where you need to sign." Action words and phrases removes doubts and indecision by focusing your audience next steps. Now, these 5 tips, part 5 of these tips, and it's really now time for you to scale up and really take up your skills to the next level by taking action. So, I want to say thank you for sticking with me for the last 5 parts of this series of persuasion skills, or faster, persuasion skills. And you know what? When you utilize the workbook and you really, put some insights and an action plan and put a date around it, it's going to help you with persuasion skills. Now, we've got cool resources for you available to help you scale up your skills, your personal development skills, as well as your business acumen to the next level to thrive in life and in business and in your career. So take the opportunity. We've got those links on the provided show notes or whatever you can see on those comment box. Please take those opportunities. And again, I'm always available to you. And there's always links there that we can keep in touch, stay connected. And guys, I'm thankful that you've came through with me throughout the whole entire 5-part series. So stay tuned. There are going to be more series on this, on different topics to help you level up for success. Now, if this episode has been helpful and uplifting, we would love for you to write a review to inspire more listeners to get plugged in. We will continue to provide high-value content in each and every episode. If you don't mind sharing this podcast show on social media by inviting others, it would mean the world to me. Every time you tag me, we will get the opportunity to share those posts, and together we can make a difference in the lives of others through inspiration episodes just like this. So there you have it. In closing, continue to unleash your greatness and tell yourself that I can, I will, and I must, and we'll see you on the next episode.